Backpage was a huge superhighway for sex trafficking.
The fallout continues after a website notorious for sleazy sex ads is taken over by federal agents. We know FBI agents raided the Sedona and Paradise Valley homes of the men who founded Backpage.com, both long accused of supporting sex crimes, but the federal case is still sealed.
Tonight, only ABC 15's Sonu Wasu talks to victims of sex trafficking who say they have been waiting for years for this to happen.
This is the site that everybody's using. Most of these men, they're not thinking about age and this is somebody's daughter. They're not thinking about that. I basically was kind of like locked in a hotel room all day.
Locked in a hotel room sold by her pimp. You are hearing the story of a girl who was forced into prostitution at the age of 16. For her protection, we are not releasing her name or showing her face.
Most girls do have somebody that's, controlling them. Somebody that does, of course, take the money in the end.
Beth Jacobs, now an advocate fighting for sex trafficking victims, says she too was one of them, driven from city to city.
I didn't know where I was going. I just was told to go, and I went.
Put in a room with other girls, many of them so young.
The average entry age is 14, sometimes as young as 12. These are kids. And once you get in, I was told to lie about my age.
Critics say much of this underage business coming from websites like Backpage.com.
That is prostitution. As you look at the ads, you can look at how they play with words. Fresh in town, new in town, that means they're young. It means, they just started.
Advocates fighting to end sex trafficking are celebrating this big move made by the feds. But they also know there's big money in the sex trafficking trade. They worry business will go on.
Now it's going to be more of walking up and down the streets, being in casinos. They're not going to let their money stop because, a website has been taken down.
Advocates say seizing the Backpage.com site sends a very strong message to sex traffickers, letting them know authorities are watching and they are ready to shut all of this down. In Phoenix, Sonu Wasu, ABC 15, Arizona.
And Sonu, so difficult to hear from some of those victims, so glad to see that there's some work being done on that front. Thanks so much. Meantime, advocates helping sex trafficking victims say the next step is really to change the laws, making sure victims do not end up getting arrested and prosecuted. Advocates say a criminal record keeps many victims from getting back on their feet and from potential jobs. Instead of arrest, they say victims need counseling, mentors, and support to help start a new life.
For one girl or one saved victim at a time, to help them see a life better than what they had, to plant that seed of hope in them.
Chandler Councilman here, City Councilman Renee Lopez, helping launch CC's Hope Center, helping women between the ages of 17 and 24 get back on their feet. The center officially launches in May. If you'd like to donate or become a mentor, we posted a link on our homepage at abc15.com.